Greetings, everybody. This is Pavlos Laguretos for WagerTalk TV here with three MLS free plays for Saturday, March the 24th. We're running hot, number 2 at WagerTalk in the last 7 days with plus 22 units. Also on a 4-1 run in 4% releases. And we have three big plays in the MLS on Saturday. And we're running a 64% win rate in 4% MLS releases over the last couple of seasons, and also on a 62% win rate, 34 and 21 in all 4% MLS releases since December. Last summer, we made a plus 107 units of profit in the summer months, and the summer before that, plus 108 units. So we're running a nice promo over at WagerTalk. It's called the Summer Celebration. Under $5 per day, you'll get all plays, all props, all futures. And we got the MLS Club World Cup, Leagues Cup coming up, and the South American competitions. So you can get this promo, essentially 100 days of free plays for just $5.79, which slashed the price from, just to put that into perspective, a 30-day all access pass is $2.99 and a 90-day pass is $8.49. But this summer, we slashed the price down to $5.79. So head over to my page, wt.buzz/pl. You'll find all my free plays, all the promos, and all the updated streaks. Now onwards to three MLS free plays, starting off with one of the newest California derbies. San Diego FC are playing host to the LA Galaxy on Saturday, 4:40 p.m. Eastern. The LA Galaxy are incredibly bad this season. The reigning MLS champions are winless so far in the season. After 14 matches, they only have 4 draws and 10 losses. They're breaking one negative record after the next. To be honest, they do have a lot of injuries. Not anymore, but they started the season without a lot of players. Ricky Puig was out, Pencil was out, so some of the players they bought over the winter transfer window got injured. So they're getting healthier, but it's really bad to see them with just 4 points after 14 matches. They did show some signs of life in the other California derby against LAFC last week. They pulled back even for a 2-2 draw thanks to a Marco Reus direct free kick. They're scoring as of late, but their defense is really bad. And San Diego, they've already beaten LAFC by 2-0 in LA earlier in the season, and they also beat LAFC by 3-2. So they are the new kings of California for the time being. They're playing really good soccer, really good roster. They're playing very good defense. Just 6 conceded goals at home, 15 scored. So offense is good, defense is good. But now the LA Galaxy are bound to win at some point. So I'm not sure if this is the case, but the LA Galaxy cannot play defense. San Diego can definitely score a couple of goals against them. At some point, LAFC will win. So that plus 350 kind of looks at me, but I'm gonna go goals here. Both teams to score and over 2.5 goals, minus 114. I think LA Galaxy, they get in the score sheet. Onwards to our next free play, again on Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's a match between the Philadelphia Union and Inter Miami. We like the over 3 goals here, minus 105. Philadelphia, 3 of the last 4 matches had 4 goals or more. They're scoring a lot. Defense is not that good this season, and they're now catching Inter Miami in a really, really bad stretch of the results. Inter Miami, they won just 1 of the last 7, a 4-1 against the Red Bulls. They lost 5 in that span, and a 3-3 draw against San Jose. They're conceding goals at an alarming rate. They conceded 2+ goals in 6 of last 7, 3+ goals in 5 of them. But they're scoring, even though they failed to score in the big derby against Orlando City. They lost 3-0 at home. So their defense is not that good, but their offense, with Messi and Suarez there, they can produce, and they can definitely hurt Philadelphia Union. So, and since Messi came into this league, these two are on a 5-0 run. Actually, each of the last 5 matches had 3 goals or more, with 3 of them having 4 goals or more. So this is a matchup that usually produces goals. So we're going to take the over 3 goals here at minus 105. I think we're in for a goal fest on Saturday. And for our final play, This one is a tricky one. It's a match between Real Salt Lake and Vancouver Whitecaps. What's wrong with the Whitecaps this season? I mean, they've been playing in two competitions at once. They've been traveling to and from, cross-country trips to Mexico and back. But that doesn't slow them down. They're on an incredible unbeaten run in, I don't know, maybe 12 matches across all competitions. They just don't look like they're getting tired anymore. So at some point, and I've been fading them on a couple of occasions, unsuccessfully I should say, over the season, but at some point fatigue is going to catch up to them. Actually right now they're in the midst of a road trip. They played at home 3 matches ago, then traveled all the way to Texas to play against Austin, a goalless draw. They went all the way back up to Winnipeg. They had a 2-2 draw against Valor in the Canadian Championship in the first leg. And now they're traveling all the way down to Real Salt Lake, then back at home, then back on the road. So this is a team that has been traveling a lot. They don't have such a big roster, but for whatever reason, they're playing really, really well. Now the matches against Real Salt Lake, it's actually a funny little matchup here because each of the last 5 matches between these two ended with a final score of 2-1 and also 6 of the last 7. So needless to say, all 6 of the last 7 were both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. These two have a long history of goal fests. However, history in past seasons doesn't necessarily mean that they will repeat the same results this season. So I was very tempted to take like both teams to score and over 2.5 goals or something like that. But then, Real Salt Lake this season, they're just not that good. Especially at home, they have the second best offense, the second best defense with just 5 conceded, but also the second worst offense with 5 scored. So 10 goals in 6 matches is not something that you want when you want to bet on goals. So a little bit of fatigue in the Vancouver side and a little bit of Real Salt Lake, not playing very openly at home. In fact, Real Salt Lake at home, they're 5-1 to the under 2.5 goals with an average of 1.7 goals per match. Vancouver on the road 4-2 to the under 2.5 goals, an average of 1.7 goals per match. So this is a clash between history that suggests goal fest and current, in the current season that suggests the results in current season that suggest a low scoring match. And that combined with the fact that Vancouver have been traveling a lot and there's fatigue that's accumulating, every week. I think we're going to see a low scoring match here. So under 2.75 goals here at minus 125. That's a split line between the under 3 goals and the under 2.5 goals. That means that if there's 0, 1 or 2 goals, we get a full payout. If there's exactly 3 goals in the match, we only lose half our stake. If there's 4 goals or more, we lose the entire stake. So I think this match goes under. So I'm going to go with the under 2.75 goals, minus 125. So there you have it. 3 MLS free plays for Saturday. Let's do a quick recap. San Diego versus the LA Galaxy. We're taking both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at minus 114. Philadelphia versus Inter Miami. Over 3 goals at minus 105. And finally, Real Salt Lake versus Vancouver Whitecaps, under 2.75 goals at minus 125. Reminder that all my premium plays, the free plays, and all the updated streaks are loaded at wt.buzz/pl. We have 3 big plays in the MLS on Saturday and a couple of other plays in Europe. Also, make sure to check out that WagerTalk Summer Celebration, where you're getting a lot of time, like 100 days of soccer, 100 days of all the plays actually, because I do release in other sports as well. And we're entering a period where last season we made plus 108 units and the season before that plus 107 units. So again, all the plays at wt.buzz/pl. Let me know in your comments below how you're betting and how you're attacking this MLS tricky match day, I should say, because it's in between the US Open Cup, which was played a couple of days ago, and they do have a midweek match day coming up. So be careful because it's a strange week. Good luck with your bets and God bless.